He shook his head. Seriously, if not that, then probably on account of my connection to the winery. I mean, come on. The place is beautiful. What's not to love? He laughed self-effacingly. I certainly don't think it's because of me. She appreciated that he didn't have an ego, at least not as big a one as he rightly could own, with his deep brown eyes and his nearly black hair. Juan was very handsome and accomplished. He also had somewhat of a checkered dating history. Katie had read about that online. None of his relationships ever lasted very long, but that was likely because he kept dating flighty jet-setters. Maybe if he settled down with somebody stable and ordinary, things would go differently. Well, if you don't want her to fix you up... Katie, he said smoothly, and her mouth went dry. Because he looked so helpless, and oh, how she wanted to rush to his rescue, with open arms. There's no talking to my Titi Man. She's trying to set me up this year with Adelita Busseau. Who's Adelita Busseau? He sighed. Only her grandniece's second cousin's cousin, by marriage. Katie winced. That sounds complicated. It is complicated, by the fact that I don't even know her. She supposedly lived in Castellana years ago and has recently returned to town. So what if she's the CFO of some mega media company that she now works for remotely? Fact is, I'm not interested. But it's hard getting through to Titimon, especially with Abuelo on her side. The two of them are always going on and on about how I don't value my culture. Juan's family had owned Los Cielos Cellars for generations. She hesitated and then asked, Do you? Sure I do. Juan took a sip of coffee. I also value my independence, so I think I should be able to make up my own mind about who I do and don't see. Don't you agree? Well, sure. That sounded reasonable enough. His expression oozed sincerity. Look, you're a nice woman. Kind, genuine. Once my family sees me with someone like you, they'll finally back off. Back off how? By letting me lead my own life. Juan squared his shoulders. I'm 32, a man and not a kid, old enough to make my own choices. Over the past few months, he'd told her about some of those. While the rest of his family lived at the vineyard, Juan owned a fancy modern condo in town. He also followed his industry and was keen on modernization, always up on the latest trends. Her heart beat harder when she imagined herself with him. Juan was active on social media, and pretty much every single woman in Castellana followed him. Maybe a few of the married ones, too. What if fake led to forever and they actually coupled up? She bit her lip, knowing that was a stretch, but still, a girl could dream. Katie had never had a serious boyfriend. Well, not since Wes in high school. He'd been smart and ambitious and had gone on to do other things. He was an entertainment lawyer in Los Angeles now. He also had a girlfriend. Katie checked in on him once in a while on social media. Members of their old friend group, too. It was hard to believe she'd once been one of them, but that was before her life had taken a different turn. I don't know, Juan, she frowned. I mean, I get what you're saying. Then please, say yes. He pleaded with his eyes, and Katie found it impossible to resist him. Why would she turn down an opportunity like this? The diner was closed on Christmas Day, and all she had going on was her regular volunteer stint at the soup kitchen. Maybe she'd get to experience a real heartwarming holiday for the first time in forever. Plus, she'd get to meet Juan's family. The family that wanted Juan to date someone not like her. Her stomach clenched. Maybe this was a bad idea. But no, Juan would be there with her, holding her hand, possibly even literally. Yes. Just for Christmas dinner? She asked, acting like her cheeks weren't burning so hot. He grinned, reading her expression, which must have looked goofily giddy. Gah. So what? His face lit up. You'll do it? Katie pursed her lips. It was